Right, let's move on now to more stories right here. Now, Lagos State in Nigeria, yes, economic capital, has warned that anyone caught using children to beg risks being jailed for 10 years as the state commences an onslaught on those engaging in street begging and hawking.
Now, the state's Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, in the person of Segun Daudu, during a press conference, announced that a special team, in conjunction with the Nigerian police, has been set up to rid the state of street beggars, miscreants, and street hawkers. Now, the action became pertinent because some of those begging are not looking for arms, but are armed to rob motorists and residents.
Now, the commissioner noted that 728 beggars, destitutes, and hawkers were arrested in the state between January and July 2021. I say this with a scratch at the back of my head. You know, I scratch my head about this one. So let's bring on Joe for more analysis on this. Joe, Lagos State arresting beggars and miscreants. Well, I'm sure when you're coming to the office, you still see lots. You know, unfortunately, this kind of sad sights we see.
It's a sad situation, guys. No doubt, you know, the Lagos State is trying as much as possible to become a hub where people can actually live, work, and also move freely. And the amount of people who are coming to Lagos on a day-to-day basis is truly uncountable. Take a look at that statistic. 728 destitutes have been arrested. And not just that, the reason for this crackdown, as we would call it, is because in the press conference yesterday, the Commissioner Segun Daudu made mention that some of these beggars who have children with them are not actually begging for alms, but they are actually there to connive and plan with others in order to rob commuters and those who are driving. Take a look at the axis, for instance, in Mile 2. If you go to areas like Ikeja, particularly also the Lekki-Ajah axis, where you have numerous beggars, even on the island, Victoria Island, which is supposed to be a place that is known for top businesses, blue chip companies where people can walk freely. It started to become a cause for worry, and the governor with the commissioner for youth have decided to say, you know what, we need to crack this down. The good thing is they're not working alone. There's a special force that would carry this act out, and they're also working in conjunction, in tandem with the police force.
Now, Johansson, I mean, this is not the first time we're hearing that beggars and destitute need to leave the streets of Lagos. In fact, there are some major road areas where you see the signboard that says no hawking, no street begging, yet it seems to thrive. You have said it that the number of people that have been coming into Lagos are almost uncountable. Why does it look, or why does it seem as if Lagos is a good place for this kind of business to thrive? Why do we have people who keep coming back to the streets of Lagos to do this?
To be honest with you, Oluchi, I always say this in my words. Lagos is New York, a city that never sleeps. This is where people break bread with so much hard work, and they get rewarded for it in due time. If you have people coming from the east, from the north, from different parts of the country, they come to converge on Lagos and make sure that they go ahead and sell their properties and goods. Nevertheless, the problem we have, especially Lagosians, they've said the problem is implementation of law. That's where the issue is.
Yeah, 10 years for those caught using children to beg. I really wonder how this is going to get implemented. We'll continue to monitor to see how far it really goes. It's quite a landmark announcement now and warning from the Lagos State governor. But I think, well, we'll see how it all goes, Joe, because this is really gives me a bit of a scrap, because when you see these beggars, especially young children, you really ask, how did we get this bad? Well, thank you very much, Joe, for the latest on that one coming from the Lagos State government.